causes me to tremble. Oh, mama, tremble.
JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, Mumma's husband doesn't want anything to do with her. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. Alexander Shaw, the attorney representing the sole woman, convicted for being a member of the deadly London gang, on Monday painted a picture of her as a rejected wife, a mother pained by her inability to see her teenage daughter in high school uniform, and a woman still involved in ministry and the gospel inside prison. Making his plea mitigation before trial judge Chief Justice Bryan Sykes during the sentencing exercise for Stephanie Cole-Christie and 14 other convicted gangsters at the Supreme Court in downtown Kingston on Monday, Shaw said his client has somewhat been ostracized.
Likely sentence for an offense of which Ms. Christie has been convicted is no more than 20 years, given that it is her first conviction for this particular offense. And so, my lord, if we should, I submit that your lordship utilize a starting point of 1/3 of that number, which takes us anywhere at 6.5, 7 years thereabout, my lord. My lord, the guidelines, the sentencing guidelines, if your lordship will take those into account, the maturity of the offender. Mrs. Christie is 48 years old, and for want of a better word, one would say that she is not a pup. And why it is that she was, indulged or engaged in this organization. But my lord, I ask that, notwithstanding the fact that she is the eldest in the gang, my lord, as the evidence unfolded, there were instances when she would invite, some of her friends to church. And so the question then is, if she was inviting them to church, then why wasn't she, displaying exemplar conduct? But what is true, my lord, is that there was a constant struggle, because though she was always at church, my lord, she found herself a part of what I deem a negative social group. And so how do we reconcile that? At this point, my lord, everyone has a struggle, and unfortunately hers is one that caused her to be here. But the SER, which though we accept, my lord, there's still bits that is subject to the salacious reporting that we have seen at points where Miss Christie is concerned in this matter. But here, my lord, she talked about, or she expressed wanting to go back home so that she can lead a better life, as she has been trying her very best from inside the walls of the remand center to do better, my lord. So looking at the aggravating factors, my lord, I would urge your lordship to perhaps add 2 years for that, so to take us to 9 years. But then, my lord, there are mitigating factors. Somewhat been ostracized, because here it says that the interviewer tried to make contact with her husband, who just never wanted anything to do with her or with the matter. She has been shunned, and my lord, it is because of one who she represented, being a person in the church and then having found herself here. So, my lord, I'm saying that more than anyone else, she has a demon, my lord, that is of more punishment than even being behind the prison. The shame, the humiliation, knowing that she was the one who was ministering to people, but has been led astray. Now, to divorce her of her own agency, my lord, because one has to confront the role that she has played. My lord, she has previous convictions, which we can't shy away from. She was convicted in 2014, as the report suggests, for dishonesty. But, my lord, I submit that your lordship don't see it as a graduation of offenses to being a part of a gang, as I submit that there are two different types of offenses. My lord,
in March this year, Cole-Christie was found guilty of being a member of the notorious criminal organization. Cole-Christie, said to be a top-tier member of the gang, at the time in a fervently delivered unsworn statement had described herself as a businesswoman and entrepreneur who is known by many as a people person. Justice Sykes, in convicting the so-called pastor, had referred to recorded conversations which had been entered into evidence, featuring her in conversation with the witness, during which she spoke of a corrupt cop who fed her with information that, Justice Sykes said, was consistent with the evidence of a police witness who said Cole-Christie had tried to bribe him. On Monday, Cole-Christie, resplendent in a pink flowing outfit, fresh braids framing her face, sat quietly, her well-made face a studying concentration. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.